Well, hi everyone. How are we doing today? So I know it's been a little while. I think you're getting used to this taking me a little while to get these done. So today I want to talk to you about the cards that I pulled and what I'm getting from them. So the first card that I have is the Chariot. And the Chariot is just telling me that this is triumph over obstacles, achieving victory and focusing your intent, establishing an identity, self-confidence, and maintaining discipline. Taking hold of the reins of power and authority and driving with the unwavering certainty in a cause. So, setting goals and grabbing hold of those reins and just achieving the victory over any obstacle. Set your intent. Set your intent and focus on that, establishing the things that you're after, establishing your worth at any given position in your life, be it at home or at work, with relatives, friends, significant others. Overcome those obstacles, triumph over them, achieving a victory, focusing your intent. The next card that I pulled with it is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups tells me that this is a stirring of emotions. Emotions of compassion, love, intimacy, and attunement, to get in tune. Get in tune with those around you, get in tune with yourself so that you can better judge the situations that you're in. Taking those obstacles and becoming very attuned with what is creating them and triumphantly overcoming them through strong emotion and passion and your own attunement to it. The next card that I pulled with this, we have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is telling me to delve within for personal discovery and answers. Turn away and disengage from the material world. Instead, seek spiritual wonders. So these three cards here are telling me that to overcome your obstacles, set intent and forge forward with it. Take your passion and your commitment to it and really just go for it. Whatever that is, in business, in your home life, if there's a project at home you need to have done, get after it, get it done. If there's a project at work that needs to be done, work on that. The fairy card that I pulled with this, with this particular set of cards, is the Fairy Queen of Summer. And the Fairy Queen of Summer says, the sun will not set on dreams. Your life absorbs the color of your thoughts. You will be flying high in a big new world where you are dressed in light emanating from the beauty of your own inner contentment. You are becoming your higher self, the person you want to be, remaining superior to destiny. Nothing can prevent your good fortune. Blessings being bestowed upon you will give you cause to count your lucky stars. Your health and vitality may inspire you to seek a position or promotion in which you shine like the sun. Don't be afraid to go ask for that. Don't be afraid to ask for that raise, or, clarify anything that in your business life, in your work life. Don't be afraid to go and go for it. This is going to shine on you. That's with setting your intent. Setting the intent, overcoming the obstacles. Using compassion, love, insight, and understanding. Seeking through inner peace and inner self, being able to achieve this. You're worth that. You're worth what you believe yourself to be worth. Don't let others tell you that you're any less than what you truly are and what you can truly do. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. The moon card that I pulled for this reading. Take time to breathe out. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what we are left with, that's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked. And it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Just take time to breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how you do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. I am where I am, and it's okay. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump. The decimating moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests you're in a more tranquil point in your life cycle of wherever situations you've been asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The disseminating moon is the time to breathe out. Give yourself some time off and think about what has passed. The oracle card that has been pulled for this is listen. The earthly meaning. You can talk yourself in circles, but remain unheard. At other times you can be heard without uttering a word. The onus of understanding is on the listener. Love, care, and consideration are expected by the attentive ear and a welcoming heart. Sound is wasted on those who won't hear. Save your voice. You will learn more by listening. A truth needs to be heard. The spiritual meaning of this card. Sound existed long before the ability to perceive it. It was always there, invisible, undetected, and merely felt as low, deep waves of vibrations. The universe loves you. Its message is humming, pulsing and vibrating through all of creation. Love's undulations floats in empty space, waiting to be received. Extend your senses, awaken to the message of the universe. The insight of this card. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there, does it make a sound? If it doesn't, it means the first 4.1 billion years on Earth happened in silence. That is how long it took for sound to be perceived. Sight, taste, touch, and scent were already well developed before the very earliest of ears were formed. The sense organ that receives sound is complicated. Hearing it was a difficult sense to master. Once life could move at will, being able to sense the approach of a predator, the distress of potential prey, or the call of a mate was extremely beneficial. For the human ear, in the modern world, all manner of bips, beeps, ticks, rocks, and sirens compete for our focus. We have the capacity to be taken to ecstasy by symphony. By hearing and being heard can still be a tremendous challenge. Tone, pitch, tremola, and words are just sounds in empty spaces until the moment they are heard. So this card is kind of telling me that being heard is very important, but also listening to what others have to say is very important. It's the communication and the feedback that's going to help in the trials and the things that we're going through. So I would say take a little bit more time to listen to what's going on around you. When people are talking, try to understand their words and don't pick them apart, but understand what the full thing is that they're trying to get across, and try to express yourself where you can be heard the way you want to be heard. So today I was out in the yard, and I hadn't seen any bees like almost all summer, and I was really kind of sad. And then I was just out and about doing my yard work and cleaning up, and this bee landed on a bachelor button, and it was just busy, and I just remember feeling that that was very important. And I don't know why I felt it was important, but the bee signifies that there's a foreshadowing of a busy time, and doing some multitasking is in the very near future. So I kind of think that we're getting ready for the new season to reap our harvest of the seeds we've sown through the year. Excuse me. And that we're going to be quite busy working on the things that we've said, the obstacles that we're overcoming, taking time to just breathe and listen to what the universe is trying to tell us, what our spirit guides are trying to tell us to do. We are always being contacted by our spirit guides. They're always trying to tell us something. And sometimes life can be so noisy and so chaotic and so out of control, and it just feels so overwhelming. And through all of that, our spirit guides are trying to tell us things that we need to do. Like, take your time. Listen to what that inner voice is telling you. If you feel like you want to work towards a promotion in work, go for it. But also take the time to find your words and to make sure that you are being heard the way you want to be heard, and then take a pause and listen to what's being said to you, and don't pick apart a couple of words, but try to hear the whole of what's being said. A lot of people have a hard time with delivery of their words, and so they come across and it's like, oh, well, I thought you meant this, and they're like, no, I meant this or this other. And that's one of the things about listening. Just really listen to hear what's being said and what's expected. Take that time to listen so that the obstacles that you're going through and the things that you're experiencing at the moment, the decisions you're trying to make, that those will come. They'll come to be. They'll come to be. Taking hold of that. Take the time to grab those reins and lead yourself past your obstacles. Have an open mind and an open heart for it. So I pulled the seahorse today. And the seahorse, that little creature is a luck, strength, and power totem. I think a lot of us are just trying to figure out what we're doing, where we're going, how we're doing things. Take a minute to breathe. Listen to what's coming your way. Listen to all the things around you, because your spirit guides are trying to tell you something. If it's telling you slow down, rethink, maybe you don't want to step into that, take your time and really just breathe for a minute and contemplate. And when you're communicating with others, be sure that you're trying to use your words that can be understood. And when they're talking to you, listen to everything they're saying. It's really important to do that. I feel like some of us are really struggling with the fact that things move really slow sometimes. Oh, what am I saying? Most of the time they move really slow. And that's okay, because everything happens in its own good time, in its own proper time. So just slow down and put your intent out there, and then do the work, do the leg work, do the planning, and see that through to the end, or to the next step. Yeah, I think that's all I've got for you guys today. I'm glad that you came today, and I look forward to doing another video very soon. If it takes me a while, please be patient with me. I'm really struggling to get things going right now. It's not an excuse. This is something I need to do, is take time, breathe out, and work on my goals and the things that I am trying to achieve. As always, if you liked the video, hit like. If you didn't like the video, go ahead and hit that dislike button. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I look forward to the next reading with you guys. I'm really excited. I have some things coming that I'm super excited about to put in here. And as always, be good to yourselves, be good to one another. Take time to love yourself and love the ones around you. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here.